Hi, we are here at the Cape Gallery with artist Kitty Dorje, and she's talking about her latest work, Infinitree. So she's just got a few thoughts.
Is there anything you want to ask me specifically about?
Well, you were mentioning how the mountains and the trees specifically were important, and you referenced another video that you happened to see online that you wanted to talk about. So
I find it very interesting, the whole idea of the universal symbols. Well, these things that are universal. So the tree is universal in all cultures, and the mountain is universal in all cultures. And I've also always have a spiritual aspect to my work. So I feel that the mountain has a spiritual. It can be meaning in different cultural meanings, different spiritual meanings. It can be interpreted in different ways. I remember what he said, and he was also talking about spirituality, and he was referencing it specifically to his African culture. I don't think it's necessary. I hesitate to reference this to my Western culture, because then I feel like I'm cutting people out. So I want to keep it more universal. I want it to be a universal tree and a universal mountain. And I don't think it needs to speak about, or as the artist, I don't need to speak about it. I think a critic or somebody else could speak about it if they wanted to, but I don't think I need to. All I have to do is create the tree and the mountain as I see it.
Yeah, and that is something about your work is that I found following from your Recite solo exhibition that you had here in earlier this year, is that you do try and keep your works more universal. You don't like to pin it down to a specific culture or to a specific theme.
Yeah, and I think that's the whole idea of transcendence, and that universal, the beauty is something that I'm trying to evoke.
Okay, so where are you? These are obviously your latest works, and it's coming off your Recite exhibition that you had here.
Yeah.
Where's your work moving now, or you just
Well, my work's moving more into color. Right. So I've suddenly realized what color is, and I'm very interested in fusions now. So I'm very excited by the fact that blue and red makes purple.
Right. Yeah, I know this is also something that you were looking at with some of your prints. You are originally a printmaker from Michaelis, so I know that you were exploring a bit of colour with some of your earlier prints that I've seen as well. So
yes.
That's sort of a theme that's coming back.
The looking for the universal, yeah.
That's interesting.
Cool.
Any other thoughts on where your work is going, or what themes?
No, I think it'll be I think it's just a process, so we're just looking at it one step at a time.
Okay, great.
Yeah, well, trying not to get ahead of ourselves.
Okay, well, as I said, this is artist Kitty Dorje at the Cape Gallery, and she's just sharing a few thoughts on her latest work and where her work is moving towards.
Thanks.